Please welcome Hilary Duff. Well, all right, Hilary Duff, here she is. How did that happen?
This happened actually a couple of days ago on the set of the movie that I'm working on right now, and my style, Anya, was like, "Well, you have to wear an I Love Ryan shirt," because she made one for her boyfriend.
Oh, and you have a necklace.
I have to. A necklace.
Wait, she made an I Love Ryan shirt for her boyfriend?
No, she made an I Love Tim shirt for her boyfriend.
Oh, I got you.
But I'm like, I need an I Love Ryan shirt, right?
Oh, no, it's great. I mean, I just went to the tanning bed that day, apparently, too.
It was the picture she found.
On air live with Hilary Duff. Thank you for flipping us on this Friday, and I just saw that you celebrated your Sweet 16 in Hawaii. Most of us go to Chuck E. Cheese or something. Hawaii's fun, too.
It is very fun. We had a good time.
So all your friends came there?
Well, what happened is I was going to do a WB special to go with my family. And that would be fun, too. But I got to the hotel, and when you go to the hotel, they, like, greet you with, like, flowers and leis and all this stuff. And I turned around, and all my friends were standing there. And I was like, oh, my God, I was so excited.
Did you foot the bill for flying them there? Because that's a really good friendship.
I think it was a big birthday present from WB. So.
That's nice. Yeah, Hawaii, huh? Did you learn any of the speak there? Like the what's the shuttle?
Like mahalo,
the wiki.
like,
well, when you get there, you take the wiki shuttle. You know, mahalo and it's really mahalo and aloha. You can get by the whole week.
Right.
Hilary Duff going to be at the Grammys this weekend. Vocal performance category.
Right.
That's a mouthful.
That's a big mouthful.
So,
I don't know if I can do it.
It's Best Chick. She's promoting that category. Who do you think it's going to be? I think Christina's in the running.
Oh my God, she's great.
Kelly Clarkson, Dido. Do you have any picks? Who do you think it's going to be?
I don't know. You
Come
know,
on,
everybody's.
Hilary. Who do you think it's
You're trying to dig for dirt here.
I just want to know. I mean,
I want Christina to win.
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about all of the publicity that these live music performance shows are getting in light of what happened at the Super Bowl and now the Grammys coming this weekend? Do you think there's going to be a great moment or a moment that might even be scandalous? Do you think it's going to be more of a mellow show?
I don't know. We've had a lot of scandalous shows lately, right?
Yeah?
So, I don't know. Probably. I didn't see the halftime show, which I'm sure is commented on. But, you know, everything's for, like, shock, so maybe there'll be something for the Grammys.
Well, your image is, I mean, it's wholesome.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a pretty wholesome image. Is that a conscious effort? Is that something that you try and actually do in light of some of the others that are in your category that have a different image?
It's never really been like, oh, my God, I want to keep wholesome and I don't want, you know, it's never really been like that. It's more just me, and like if you're talking about how I dress and how I don't, you know, like show off everything, it's just because I don't feel like it, you know.
When you had, I mean, you have, and they're here today, many of them, a lot of young, really young fans in due part to the success with Lizzie McGuire. Do you feel like you are obligated now to sort of be a role model to these kids? Because like it or not, you are.
I don't feel like a certain pressure, like, oh my God, I have to act a certain way to, you know, get these people to like me. I want to try and be myself, and if they look up to that and they like that, then, you know, it's really great.
But do you think when you make a decision or you make a choice that, hey, you know, kids are going to see this and they may react, because I still dress up like people on TV sometimes, you know, I mean, we do. I mean, true or false, like I still pretend I'm John Baker and Frank Poncherella from Chips sometimes on the weekend.
I wouldn't tell too many people that.
Well, I'm just saying it on national television, it's fine. But seriously, you know, we watch people, we listen to people, and we sometimes emulate them.
I think that a lot of people say, like, I don't want to be a role model. That's not, you know, that's not what my job includes or whatever. But if you go out there and you're putting a CD out or a movie out or something that people are going to like and look up to, I think it's awesome. I think it's the biggest, you know, flatter in the world for somebody. Can you say that? Flatter in the world?
It's flattering.
It's very flattering.
Yeah, sure.
You know, and people should embrace it instead of try and push it away.
Well, you have the very young fans, and then you have fans like myself. You know, I sing So Yesterday in my car.
Can you give me a sneak peek?
Well, I'm just a bird that's already flown away.
Oh, that was pretty good. I think I have a little competition.
Yeah, right. Yeah, if anything goes wrong, I'll be standing out there trying to do that, and I'll have a doll soon in a jumpsuit. But you also have, and I was surprised to read this, that Steven Tyler is like a huge fan.
MTV always does an icon. You know, they did one for Janet Jackson, and they did one for Aerosmith. And I thought I just got invited. It was like a publicity thing or whatever. And I got there, and I was walking to red carpet with my sister, and this limo pulls up, and Steven Tyler sticks his head out and was like, he's like, Hilary, I love you, dude. Thank you so much for coming. I was like, I love you too. And it was so exciting. exciting. And then someone told me, they were like, did you not know that you were his special guest? And I was like, oh my God.
You were his guest?
Yeah. And so then I was like...
How does somebody not tell you that you're Steven Tyler's guest?
I don't know, but it was so exciting, right? And then I asked him to play Santa Claus on the show, and he's like, sure. So he was the skinny Santa Claus, but he was the good one.
Who are some of the people that you actually look up to? Obviously, you love Steven Tyler. Who do you really look up to?
There's never really been anybody in the business that I've been like, I mean, of course there's people that I love and respect, but I've always looked up to my sister, because we're really close, and she's always set a good example for me. So, but I mean, there's like tons of people out there that I really like, and I love Janis Joplin. She's not a very good role model, but I like her.
How many people here, and you can just cheer, know who Janis Joplin is? All right. Who is she again?
Oh.
I know her.
I'm like, what are you
She's
doing?
great. Is there anything that you have to do, sort of like many people here, normal things at the house? Like, do you still have to do chores, or do you hire...
Are you kidding me?
Well, do you hire a maid? Or...
We do have a maid to clean the house, but you know, my mom, ever since I was little, never let the maid like put my stuff away. Like, she'll do the windows or the floors or the mirrors, so we don't have to do that stuff, but we always have to keep the rooms clean and like...
So your mom
I have
makes
to feed
sure...
the dogs and take the trash out, but the one thing I won't do is laundry. I hate doing laundry. Never.
I don't think it ever gets fun, by the way. Never does.
Okay.
All right, this is RyanOnAir.com here. Sadie in Utah says, Hilary, what would you take with you if you were on a deserted island?
Oh my God.
Like, what's the one thing, if you were basically on Survivor, what would you be taking with you?
My cell phone to call someone to come and get me off. Or maybe I could just text them.
You could just text them. And then there's one more. Hilary, I'm a huge fan. Do you have a boyfriend?
I do have a boyfriend right now.
Tight shot of the blushing Hilary Duff, please. And
They're booing.
And so how long have you been seeing him?
We've known each other for like a year, but only a month.
Okay, and so at what...
You know what's really funny, though, is I'll read in magazines, like, she writes about him in her journal. My dog even loves him. Like, I wish I had time to write in a journal. And, like, my dog and him don't even really like each other. Like, I don't know where people come up with this stuff.
Do we know who he is?
No, probably not.
We don't know who he is?
No.
Look me in the eye.
No. He's not. No.
Okay, so at what point do you know that you're in a relationship? Because that's always a gray area for me when you're dating. I'm trying to be serious here. I mean, of course.
Are you asking me for dating advice?
God knows I need some help. But at what point did you have a conversation like we're going together thing?
Ew, do we have to talk about this?
Yeah, but I'm being serious.
Maybe be like, will you be my girlfriend?
But no, I know you make a joke, but please, somebody over 30, are you with me? That never changes. Like, you still have to have a conversation, because otherwise you're going, well, are you allowed to hook up with someone else or not?
Oh.
You know, you're allowed to make out or not. So at what point, like, how long did you date before you had that conversation?
We saw each other for about a month and a half, where there was kind of like we were seeing other people at the same time.
Do you find it hard to sorry, I know that I'm supposed to take a break here, but I'm totally into this. Do you find it hard to balance it all with the unbelievable schedule and all the jobs?
You know what's funny is he is in the business, but he just like is an actor. Like he auditions for stuff or whatever. And at first I'm like, I can't have a boyfriend because I work so much and I'm always out of town, and you know I don't know if they would understand. But he's pretty good about it, and he understands that I go out of town for like months and months at a time. So.
Is he watching right now?
I don't know.
What's his name?